Out of the Blue, proudly brought to you by San Remo. Another surprise!
Out of the blue. You want that with fries? Out of the blue. Come with me across the sea on a barbecue. We're gonna cook for you.
Nothing but blue skies!
Out of the blue. You want some chili with those fries? Out of the blue.
Hi and welcome to another episode of Out of the Blue. You know, Michael, we're blessed, aren't we? We do. We travel around a bit, we see a lot of fabulous beaches and resorts, and you think, how good's that? But what we do quite often is forget how good our beaches
I know.
are.
This is Semaphore Beach. Have a look at it. It's only 15 minutes from the CBD.
Today we visit the famous carousel that's celebrating 80 years in Semaphore.
We cook swordfish souvlaki and prawn linguine.
Also, we meet the resident alpaca, Audrey.
So hang around and we're going to show you all about Semaphore.
Can I go with you?
Yeah, come on.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Semaphore.
Semaphore.
Yeah.
Semaphore is such an interesting place. So many stories. I caught up with Ashley at the Palais Hotel.
Semaphore, where did it start? What's its history?
Well, Semaphore was decided as the site for the signal station a year after the colony of South Australia was formed. And the big signal station was on the Esplanade, and that's sort of where the name came from. Although locals will probably tell you that there was a hotel on the Esplanade and they used to wave flags to alert ships that they were open, and that's where the name Semaphore came from. Yeah.
So what's the tower you see when you first arrive off the Esplanade and turn down the main street?
The Semaphore Time Ball Tower. Everybody thinks it's a lighthouse, but it is actually a time ball. It's one of only about 8 left in the world. So every day at a set time, the little ball at the bottom goes to the top of the tower and is then dropped. And it used to allow ships out at sea to set their chronometers before there was, electronic time for them. And every day now, still at about 1 o'clock it goes, but some days she doesn't get it right because she's getting very old now.
Very old. So how big's the ball? Is it like
it's
like a bowling ball or something?
No, it's bigger than a car tyre. It's quite big at the bottom of the tower, yes.
How would you describe Semaphore today?
We sort of describe it as a country town in the city, because it's one of those places where you go into shops, and if you've been in there, a couple of times, the person who owns the shop will know your name and, who your grandchildren are and where you live. And just walking past people on the street, they stop and say hello. It's a really friendly country town.
Thank you for your time today.
My
and we
pleasure.
should enjoy this.
We should,
it's
yeah.
Beautiful. From the Palais Hotel, I might add. These oysters are calling. Goodbye.
After the break, it's the carousel and cooking.
Evening.
Good evening.
Hey Anthony, this is great fun.
It is.
Tell us about the history of the carousel.
Well, it was built back in 1928. It was by Len Northey, who ran a cinema down this area. But it was commissioned in 1929. It spent a few years at Henley Beach. That's where it started its life. Then when the state had its Jubilee, it was taken to the city of Adelaide on the Jubilee Oval, where the Adelaide University now sits. I had 2 years there and then found its way down here, and it's been here ever since.
Now tell me about the current day ownership, because it was up for sale for quite a while,
Yes.
under threat of, I suppose being dismantled.
Yes, the horses are very valuable, so I guess the previous owner, who was getting quite old and nobody would buy it, and that was the story, that he was threatening to dismantle it, sell the horses overseas. And Frank, who's been in Rotary, our Henley Beach Rotary Club, for a lot of years, he put the question to our club, if he bought it, would we manage it and run it? And it purely on the basis it's not for profit. It's all profits go to charity.
Isn't that wonderful?
So I was president at the time, and he looked at me and he said, "I'd like you to manage it."
Personally?
Yeah, I never ever saw that on my CV, I tell you.
Now you've done something really special. You've made provision for wheelchair access.
Yes, it happened in the first year that we took it over. We took 2 horses and some of the seats off here and put the wheelchair mounts. There's 4 for each wheelchair and 2 each side of the carousel. It's given people with disabilities a whole new life. Not just those in wheelchairs, but for some of them, they can't throw their leg over a horse, but they can walk and climb up. So sometimes we'll bring them up the ramp and they will sit.
I have to say, many years since I've had a ride on a carousel, but all kids, and I must say adults, love riding on them.
Yes.
Something about it, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Well, thank you for inviting me to share the track with you for a while, albeit round.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for coming down.
Thank you for supporting Rotary by riding on the Semaphore carousel today. Please wait for the ride to come to a complete stop and you hear the bell before you climb off your horse.
What are we cooking?
Well, something to represent St. Vincent's Gulf and what comes out of it are the famous blue-tail king prawns. So, Mickey, the dish today is San Remo linguine in a garlic butter with bacon and prawns. Is that good for you?
Quick.
Okay, all right.
Hurry.
All the oil, because I've got to do this while you make the garlic butter. And the bacon. Do you want me to use all of it?
All the bacon.
Okay, because
That was 4 rashers of bacon.
you did a lot of cutting.
Oh, I love cutting. I'm going to make a sort of like, it's a bit of a slurry to put on the prawns when you cook them.
Yes.
And also, it's got a double amount of butter there. I'm going to hold half that butter back. So when you put the bacon, cook the prawns, put the pasta in, I'm going to put the rest of the butter. Well, here we go.
All right.
That's already mixed. That's basil in there. Basil and finely chopped
Is
garlic.
basil available all year round, Mickey?
Warmer, oh yes, it is through your greengrocer and so forth, but if you're growing it in the garden, just the warmer months of the year. And you know, you could do this in a blender or something, like this with a fork.
But it's fun, isn't it?
It's quite warm out here today.
It is warm out here. Isn't it great? All the kids are sun-wise. They all got their caps and sunscreen on. And
Evening.
Good evening. Well, some, you know.
How's
West
the
Coast
bacon
born.
going, Swen? All right?
Yeah, no, I'm keeping an eye on it because I want to get a bit of crunch to it.
Mickey, I'm just going to add a little bit of lemon to that.
Yeah, that'll give it a nice little bit of sharpness.
Just a little lemon juice. Now, prawns.
Yes.
Bacon's been sizzling away there
Yes,
for a while.
absolutely.
Half of this goes in.
Terrific.
Remember, that's the garlic, the basil, a little bit of butter. No pepper and salt yet. We'll add that a little bit later. Michael, that's amazing. It took a while to get going, but now look at it.
That's it. Mickey's about 3/4 cooked. By the time you add in the pasta, and you've got the balance of that basil, garlic, butter, beautiful linguine, and that
Now,
wheat
hang on.
comes from across the Gulf. You know that? The Durham wheat.
Across the Gulf
Across the
to
Gulf.
your peninsula.
Yes.
There you are.
All
Beautiful.
points west.
I might just give it a little bit of pepper.
Yeah, good
doing
on
it?
you. Yep.
A little bit of
See the
saline.
prawns?
Oh,
How they've curled up. See, I've left the tail on.
you're amazing.
I
That.
butterflied them, and they cook quicker.
What a man.
And they look.
What a man.
What a man. And now we've got a couple there.
Now, what's it called?
This is linguine in a garlic basil butter with bacon and with Gulf King prawns.
Hey, don't look. I got something special for you.
Oh, that's very
I know
thoughtful of
you've
you.
I know you've been holding around like a lame duck. Grab that.
Yep. Oh, Mickey.
Just take a.
Oh, with the ice cream?
That's blood orange. Blood orange and chocolate. How good is that? Eh? This is ours. Have another one. Go have another one.
The crew are not watching this, are they, Mickey? No. Nah. So we just keep it for ourselves?
How's the blood orange? I reckon that's one. If you were going to grow an orange at home, that'd be the one I'd grow.
I would too. Gee, can I have a bit more?
We share things.
I know, we do.
Jalista, it's very good, isn't it? Eh? Keep it in the freezer.
Shall we bribe the crew or Gus to clean up this and maybe give him a little spoon?
Angus, where are you?
Hang on a minute.
Come on, come and tidy it up.
Yep. Oh.
Don't go away. After the break, we meet a very cheeky alpaca.
There go the geraniums. Look. Nadine, this is a wonderful place you've got here. Pets, hello. She's agreeing. Isn't that wonderful? Tell us how you started. Was it an idea you had to mix with plants, animals?
Yes, it is. I think we've always been in the pet industry, and right next door to this, the plant place. And it was up for sale for a very long time, and I thought, let's diversify, and just absolutely fell in love with the garden centre. And of course that it encompasses, I get to have my pets and the greenery, and it's absolutely beautiful. And of course, say hello to our little superstar Audrey.
Hasn't she got beautiful eyes?
She has.
Did
She's got
I hear-
gorgeous eyelashes as well.
Oh, look, hello. Where does she stay at night?
Well, she comes home every night. She generally puts herself and has a little couple of hour nap next to me in the bedroom.
Oh, really?
And normally around 11 o'clock,
Yes.
she's had enough and she wants to go outside.
You don't actually sell pets as such.
Turtles and fish, hermit crabs, it's about all though.
How did you come by Audrey?
Well, we actually fell in love with her. I set up a stall at the show last year, and they had the alpacas, which they were showing there, and we went there and we absolutely fell in love with her. So, you coming back, Missy? She goes, no, I think I'm going to go eat
the geraniums. There go the geraniums. Look.
We'll have to cut that one. You know what to get. Come on.
Nadine, it's been wonderful meeting with you. Good luck.
I reckon you've got a holly. Here you go.
Here,
Be
can I take
brave.
you, darling? Eh?
Right, hold her tight.
There
I'll
you
go
are.
get her some more
All
carrots.
right, okay.
Good luck.
Do I keep away from the ficus rather?
Yeah, keep away from
because they're
everything.
expensive,
They
aren't
are
they?
very
Whoops, she's
expensive.
got another geranium. Hang on. Now, darling, you come back. What are we going to cook today?
Well, how about fish souvlaki? But
Yes.
swordfish.
No.
I know, Besha
Besha
Disparate.
Disparate.
If this fish has featured on more shows than any other fish, it should go into the Hall of Fame.
I think
Besha
it should.
Disparate in Italy is in everything. But we thought we'll give it the Greek touch today. And we've got the tzatziki, we've got the pita bread, and we're going to marinate it in just lemon juice, olive oil, salt and pepper, and of course, the Greek herb, oregano.
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 What are you
I'm
gonna do?
gonna prepare these, and
Yep.
you're gonna marinate.
Yes.
So I'm gonna take these are swordfish.
Can you the skin? No.
No,
No.
you feel it. It's like a bit like the shark skin, you know. Now the thing is, to marinate, 1 hour maximum.
One.
In Greek cooking, the marinade is always the same. 2 parts of fresh lemon juice,
Yes.
1 part of olive oil, black cracked pepper, and oregano. So
Well,
there we are.
I've got the beautiful olive oil here.
Yes.
Lemony juice.
Yep.
Oh, looky. A little bit of pepper and salt.
Yes.
Okay. A little bit there. And a little bit of pepper.
Pepper. Yeah. Good. Lots of pepper.
Right, if you put those in there. This is an hour.
This is an hour.
Tick.
Tick tock. Tick tock.
There you go.
Well, that was a long walk along the beach. That took a whole hour. Gave it time to marinate.
Just time flew. It's quite amazing.
You want to? For
Right,
you?
I'm going to follow your lead on this. Okay.
In the middle.
Mhm.
Leave a bit on the
So
end.
nothing else. This is all fish.
This is all fish. I reckon we get about 3.
3 on there.
Yep.
Only 3.
Can you?
What
Yeah,
do you-
4.
4. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
there we are. Now, we've had the lid on because it's a bit of wind, and we've actually oiled the grill so they won't stick, hopefully. So there we are.
Where do you want to sort of just place them?
Yep.
Gently there.
Oh, can you hear? We have a sizzle.
Have a sizzle. There you are.
Well, these will take a few minutes because they're square. We're going to turn them over 4 times, and they're going to take a while. I don't want to overcook them,
No,
dry them out.
no.
So I reckon we'll put the lid on.
All right. Okay.
Down by the seaside. Mickey, there it is. We got colour, we got grill marks.
Oh, that looks fabulous. So you've done that now.
The pita bread, if
That
you
the
could
pita
give it
bread,
a
we've
light
been covering
spray.
that up. Okay, here we go. Quick spray. There we are.
Okay, there we are. And we're only just going to heat it through. We don't want, otherwise if it goes crunchy, you can't roll it if you want to make it like a gyros. There, Mickey.
There.
I'll let you.
Over there.
Yes.
Now, what are we going to do? Just sort of put them on there gently like that?
No,
or-
I'd base it first with the tzatziki. I always like a base of tzatziki.
Okay. We're just
And
in the middle. or
tzatziki
what?
is just yogurt with garlic and
Nice,
cucumber.
round like that. or what?
Yeah, and nice.
Yeah. What else?
Okay, and then put a bed of your leaves, your cucumber,
Baby spinach,
baby spinach,
cucumber, Lebanese cucumber,
tomato.
tomato.
Yep.
Get that there.
and
A little bit of
Mickey?
that.
and Mickey, swordfish souvlaki, especially this part that cuts into everything.
Now here we go.
Yes.
There's the food.
Thank you.
You
They're
take
beautiful.
yours, and while you are noshing into that, I'll
Lovely.
pour the wine. Now, Mickey, because it's a Greek recipe, we can have a nice red wine.
Oh,
so
lovely.
I thought today, this beautiful Seppeltsfield Grenache. Now, Grenache, my dad used to grow Grenache years and years ago down at Morford Vale, and it's a real sort of workhorse grape variety. You know, they mix it in with other varieties, but over the years, it's stood the test of time. It's a wonderful drink to have with food like
So
this.
it's sort of lighter. So
Lighter
it's not,
food, yeah. And Grenache on its own. So try it out. We're going to try it with this
Can we
dish.
try?
I'm doing a lot of
He's
talking.
done enough
yeah.
of an introduction. What are you doing
I
now?
love it.
I'm up.
And this Seppeltsfield one is exceptional. I have to say that. You can smell that. It's just so delightfully
And you can
fruity.
see it's a lighter wine, can't you, by the colour of it?
Here we go.
Yeah, watch out. You got your napkin on, because, you know, we're known for dribbling. And we just did.
Oh.
After the break, we check out the award-winning Soto's Fish Shop. Soto's Fish and Chip Shop has been an institution here at Semaphore since 1949, serving generations of families their famous fish and chips. Hey, let's go inside and see what makes Soto so special.
101.
Craig's family are now the custodians of Soto's. So let's ask Craig what makes Soto's so special. Craig.
What makes Soto so special? I think it's a dedication to good quality food. We have wonderful suppliers who supply us with just the most fresh fish, Australian grown potatoes. There's no additives, there's no preservatives. Combined with a place like Semaphore, there's nothing better.
Well, my favourite fish is butterfish with a lovely crisp thin batter.
Yep.
And I love crunchy chips. So, you're on.
Absolutely.
Can you take my order?
Certainly can.
A lovely bloke, isn't he, eh? Hey, Mickey, I got lunch for us. Now, do you want the bag with the hole in it? It's got a hole. From the fish and chip shop, it's got a hole in it.
Let's open her up. Have a look.
Okay, and I've got
This
a bag
would-
here as well.
Hang on. Look.
I wanted
had a
to
go.
I wanted to ventilate
Oh.
it.
They do that, don't they?
They do,
You know?
actually. They
Look at
do.
this.
There's that beautiful butterfish.
Oh, chips are nice.
Mickey, what makes this fish such a good eating fish and ideal for fish and chips? It's flaky, it's white, it's not too fishy, it's thick and it's lovely and moist. And with a lovely crisp fish batter like this is, it's ideal.
And the chips are stunning.
Mickey, they use fresh South Australian potatoes. They've got them in their shed at the back. They peel them, they cut them, and they cook them in dripping the old-fashioned way.
Hey, Mickey, that's our program for today.
Can we come back?
Well, look at the chips. We're out of here for a week.
Well, no,
We ain't going anywhere.
We haven't
but
been
you
to the
are.
sideshows yet, have we? We'll be back. Thanks
Anyway,
for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Keep in touch. We'll be back with another. Well, where are we going next? We
That's
don't
a
know.
very good question.
We'll turn up anywhere. Your front yard, maybe. Let's get back to these chips. They're amazing.
Out of the Blue, proudly brought to you by San Remo.